My name is David Barry and welcome to the Jewish Newspaper Review. We're going to start off by looking at the headlines from the Jewish Chronicle, and there's a lovely picture of the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, reciting Psalms by the Western Wall, the Kotel in Israel.
Picture. I would like to remind people that Jews and Christians were banned from that wall, from Judaism's holiest site, for 19 years. And that picture could never have taken place.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Religious freedom is important for everybody.
That's a good point. If you've got an opinion on this, text 07979604346 or tweet at Jewish Online. Page 14 of the Jewish News. If the US can talk to the Taliban, should Israel talk to Hamas?
First of all, you have to appreciate Israel is talking to Hamas. They will be talking to them privately, but the situation, Israel could not be talking to them privately, and various articles I've read in the Jewish press, in the Israeli press, would indicate that it's a well-accepted fact that Israel privately talks to Hamas. Now, the question is, should they publicly talk to Hamas? And I have a problem with that, because Hamas is a theologically genocidal, anti-Jewish organisation. That means they think, and it is in the Hamas charter, which you can look online at, that they regard not just Israelis, not just Zionists, but all Jews as being worthy of extermination.
But some people would find it very distasteful to speak to Hamas, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but I suspect that if we could have saved a couple of 100,000 Jews from the Holocaust talking to Nazis, and this is an obscene equivocation, people would have done it. You know, you have to do whatever is possible.
And I
for
think,
peace.
Maurice, from my limited knowledge, I think that did occur, didn't it? I think there were some Jewish organisations that did speak to the Nazis.
At one point, there was. At one point, I think Goebbels was willing to let free the Jews of Hungary if the US or the Allied forces gave them 12,000 trucks. Not a chance in hell that was going to happen. But so yes, we do talk. But the question is, where's the benefit?
Okay. We're on page 7 of the Jewish Chronicle, Maurice, now, and headlines: shoppers told to buy Israeli goods in Sainsburys because there's going to be some demonstrations outside Sainsburys during the middle month of July, I believe, from activists that want to boycott Israeli goods.
I'm curious why it's Sainsburys. But I would ask... I have no respect for BDS. As far as I'm concerned, they're all fascists, and none of them honestly have any agenda other than the elimination of the State of Israel. Now, they're not boycotting China, which has suppressed Tibetan independence for 60 years and basically destroyed thousands of temples and killed thousands of people, and no one's saying anything about that. What has Sainsbury's done that they're targeting them? I'm curious about that.
Why do you think it is Sainsbury's then, Maurice?
It could be that it used to be a Jewish organisation. Whether it still is today, I don't know. Right. Which would make BDS anti-Semitic. It could be that they're nice and big and they just want to target a few Sainsbury's in Jewish-owned areas so they can stick it to the Jews, to be frank.
If you've got an opinion on this, text 07979604346 or tweet at Jewish Online. Back to the Jewish News on page number 12. Yep. Headlines read, why Brent Council should pass a vote to boycott itself.
Headline is rather unworthy. Brent is not about to boycott itself, never will. It's not a headline that makes any sense. If we want to attack anything, let us bring attention to the failures, again, the ethical failures of Brent Council. There are glaring failures of humanity, of which Brent Council should be ashamed of
That's
itself.
That's a harsh statement. Morris.
They've done lots of things in the past, and they've done things at the present moment which are detailed in that article, for which they should be ashamed. If you focus on that, I think maybe...
what about focusing on the positive from the council, Morris?
Why should I?
If you've got an opinion on this, text 07979604346 or tweet at Jewish Online.
They were not allowed in with their parents.
But no other
Many were not allowed in with
Morris,
siblings.
no other country were going to do this, though.
So what? We're talking about England. We're talking about Britain. We're not talking about other countries. We're talking about Britain, and you've asked about
There
Britain.
was no other offers.
Look, the bottom line is that they only allowed 12,000 in. They had
10,000, Morris.
Sorry, 10,000. They had put into place a boycott of all Jewish immigration to Palestine. So there was so they had basically blocked the escape route for Jews into what became Israel. And over 1 million children died eventually in the shower. 10,000, okay, well done, pat yourself on the back.
Okay, look.
But I don't think we could talk. I don't think you should give people praise for throwing crumbs at a starving man.
If you've got an opinion on this, text 07979604346 or tweet at Jewish Online. Morris, thank you ever so much for joining Jewish Online magazine for the Jewish newspaper review.
Sure.
We hope to see you, Morris, on many occasions. If you would like to be a member of the panel reviewing the Jewish Chronicle and Jewish news on a weekly basis, it can be a one-off as regular as Morris. You can text me on 07979604346 or tweet at Jewish Online. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.